At least 59 people killed, at least 149 people wounded. Those numbers are going to go up. There's just no question about that. I mean, you have fierce fighting in a number of locations around the country. You mentioned Chernobyl. Russian forces quickly overtaking that area. We understand they are still in control. The other thing that went down today that was of huge importance was Russian paratroopers went into an airfield 15 miles outside of Kyiv, and for a short period of time this afternoon, we're going to use the at least 59.
First Thessalonians 5:21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Father, Yahweh Shai being the name for his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. We give double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone, the touch of truth and move well, and salutations to hopefully pushing this truth and honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Sop, coach another the spirit power Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And hey, this kind of video was pretty funny, man. I don't know if that clip was just a satire skit that somebody put together for some type of comedy scene in a movie, or if that was an actual news reporter covering, quote unquote, the bodies from the Ukrainian war, and then them being busted. The dude was just straight up in the body bag, faking dead, and trying to hold it down. Yeah, and the video said he had one job, man. He's holding down the tarp from flying up, man. And you got the camera reporter and the camera dude in the background filming everything all up in the camera. Hey, this is why you can't believe anything this damn devil does, man. These devils are warmongers, all right? And they did the exact same thing in World War II. They used a lot of fake propaganda to get different countries involved, or to mainly get the people mentally supportive in what their nation was doing. Especially in World War II, one of the biggest things is the numbers game. They kept saying there was so many millions of people that was killed, by what happened in World War II as far as the quote unquote genocide that took place. They tell you it was 6 million people that died, when there wasn't even 6 million people living in that part of the country at that time. And also there's proof and evidence that they gathered a lot of scenes from people being sick from different diseases and dying from various parts of the war from all over, not just from specifically in Germany. But they claim that those photos are the photos of everybody that was in those camps. But a lot of that has been proven to be debunked and false, and they lied and falsified a lot of stuff just to get the United States to get involved with it, and as well as the other countries to, quote unquote, demonize what Hitler was doing and things like that. But the truth is that guy was set up. It's said that he was over in South America just chilling, to this, I don't know if he died of old age or what, but dude never offed himself. There was something iffy about that, man, the whole situation. But that's just one example of how, they can manipulate the media to try to get the masses to believe and accept anything. So right now, with the picture that's being painted is that Ukraine is the good guys, and they're being bullied and picked on by big old bad Russia. But they have their other side of the story too. There's evidence out there saying that Ukraine actually was provoking and attacking Russia and doing certain things, man, that they aren't discussing on the news. So this is why you can't believe everything that you see. You just can't. And you don't know the full story, man. That's a perfect example we see in that video. They claiming all these bodies and stuff like that, but yet you got actors laying in the bags in the background, man. It's a damn shame. And one dude failed at his job. It's crazy, man. It says, Ecclesiastes 12:10 says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." So the enemy is Esau, Edom, the devil. Okay, as a vast majority, those people today are the so-called white men, and they're in rulership of the world. All right, they have a lot of conspiracy things set up, a lot of secret societies, Masonic societies, and things like that set up. And as you can see, they manipulate a lot of things in the media the way they want to to get their certain agenda pushed. And so you can't trust that all the time, man. For like, as iron rusts, so is his wickedness. So when you get iron, best example is when you go buy a brand new cast iron skillet from the store, it's going to be pre-seasoned, that they call it, black and shiny, clean. The minute you get water on it, or just over time of having it exposed, what happens, that rust eventually shows. So if you want to trust these devils and believe in everything that they say, eventually that rust is going to be able to show, and then you're going to be caught off guard and be highly disappointed. And that disappointment could actually be in the form of death, because they could trick you that damn bad to where you can lose your life over something, over a certain situation. So don't trust these devils, man. Just go with the spirit. Take it with a grain of salt, what they show in the media. But just know that what can be happening on the news could be the opposite, man. You never know. And with technology, with computer animation and 3D and stuff like that, they can make anything look real. And that's exactly what they're going to do for the coming of Yahweh Shai. To get people to worship them and accept them, they can do a false deliverance type thing, something called Project Bluebeam. They got technology, man, to show all types of stuff in the sky. This is Matthew 24:11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. So, in the form of the media, they can be an avenue of them false prophesying to you people, man. And it's been working, because everyone believed the C-19 and all things that they told you to do to protect yourself. Was just go get that thing in your arm. And the masses did it. Now they don't know that they just potentially had a death sentence after doing that, because there's more further research. Now they out there saying that people that took that got to go get tested for HIV, because a lot of them are getting HIV positive results. And all of a sudden now they're saying that that's a false positive, things like that. You got people that worked for the things that, for the people that put things in people's arms. And he's saying that people will have lucky to have 2 years to live after taking it. So all this information is flooding out there about to not do it, to cooperate with the C-19 stuff. But people got deceived, man. And went ahead and took it anyway. This is the book of Matthew 24:4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Don't be so gullible. Prove all things. Really do research. That's why I said in that video, you've seen a reporter talking and it looks like it's real, but I have to throw that disclaimer out there. That could be, it could be just a scene that they're doing for a skit for some type of show or money for comedy or somebody put together privately. You really never know nowadays, because I haven't been able to fully fact check that video to see if it's real, if that was an actual news reporting that made it on television, where that shit happened on live TV. I don't know, but but it was funny as hell though. But it's funny if it did happen. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:21. It says, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. So really look into stuff, and bros, be careful about sharing things about what you see. Some of the brothers made mistakes, including myself, get duped, and thinking it's some real news. And you research it further, that post end up turning out to be fake or not true. So really, you don't want to do that, man. But however, this situation, this video, even if it is fake, it's still edifying, because that's exactly what these Illuminatis and elites do. That's how they operate. They do sneaky, shady shit like that. So even if it's fake, the reality is, the truth of it is, they actually are doing stuff like that. They have crisis actors and things like that to forward their agendas. Okay? And they're certainly going to use it to frame the men of the Lord. It's the book of John 8:44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay? So that's how this devil is, man. Esau Edom. He is a straight habitual liar and the father of it. He's the best liars on this planet. And that's all he has done. He has lied to Each nation he went into to commit genocide, he lied to them first. That was his first step, lying to them. You know, so of course you're gonna have articles like that, tricking people and deceiving people, man. Because that's how Esau, Edom's spirit is. He's a liar. That's why you should never trust him, man. You know, so it's just a quick lesson. Lord's will is edifying. Thought that video was kind of funny. I'm going to go ahead and close out. Give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone, Natasha's truth and will well. And citations to hopefully like pushing the truth and no honesty, sincerity. Shalom, blah, blah, blah.